Hey guys, welcome back. We've got some custom soybean harvest to do. We've got a little 9-acre piece. We've got a bunch on the other side, another 20-acre piece. And then we've got another 30-acre piece that's about 15 miles away. All the same person, good friend of mine, been a friend of mine for a lot of years. Well, let's get after it. These beans look like they're gonna do pretty decent. They're a little on the green side, to be honest. But that's how he wants them done, so we're gonna get going and see how they do. So here's some of the green bean shit that I'm talking about. They're not quite mature all the way as far as the leaves go, but the beans are testing 9 to 9.5% moisture, and he doesn't want them to get any drier and start losing them on the ground. If we get a big rain or something, he says, you know, then it'll just beat all the beans off. You might as well come out here with the bush hog. His words. Anyway, the combine's doing a good job. The beans seem to be yielding good. This was that piece of ground that we custom planted for him back in the, when the heck was that? Anyway, we're in the spot right here where we had a side hill seep, and I did the best I could, but it didn't come up all the way. And it's pretty wet down here in this corner. It was pretty wet in this corner down here. You can see kind of the washout spots. This guy is new to this farm. He just got this ground for rent, and they're doing a whole bunch of work. That right there is the spot where I pulled out his big John Deere, and that whole bottom, it needs a lot of tile, and they're working on it. They're getting tile put in there, getting scheduled to put in there. But yeah, it can be a trick sometimes getting your ground all figured out where, you know, tile and terraces stuff needs to be. Now these outside edges are obviously pretty green, but the center of the fields are, you know, a lot drier than these. So I'm just taking my time with these end rows, and they're shaded all summer from these trees. So I'll just take my time and chew through them, and we'll get there. Once we get out into the, you know, the more open parts of the field, this is what they're looking like. The stems are still pretty green. You can hear them growling through the combine. But like I said, the beans are perfect, so he wants to run them. Just got to go a little bit slower because of the green stems, because especially being no-till ground, the stems like to push a little bit more than just shear off, because they're, you know, they're a little tough. And because it's no-till soil, so the ground is not perfectly smooth like it's, you know, been field cultivated and smoothed off. So you got, you know, little deformations in the ground where it's not quite, you know, smooth and flat and perfect. So anyway, this guy is kind of the complete opposite of me as far as the way farming goes. He's trying to do no-till exclusively, no tillage at all. Conventional cropping. I mean, he's completely exact opposite of what I'm doing. I'm doing, you know, organic with tillage, and he's doing no-till with cover crops. So yeah, whatever. All different kinds of farming out there. You got to pick what kind of farming you want to do and what you like to do, I guess. So this guy's got an off-farm job in the rest of the year, so he does, you know, he comes out, gets it planted, calls the guys to get it sprayed, and then calls me to combine it. So I guess you'd say he's kind of a hands-off farmer, but like I said, he's my age, he's a very good friend of mine. He's trying to start his way into farming, and so he's got to have that off-farm income to help supplement what the farm's doing. Man, these green suckers on the edge are just really growling. We have not plugged her yet this year, and I don't want to. That's a pain in the ass. Losing at least a couple hours trying to dig out a big plug. Here's that wet spot where we tried to get stuck. With the planter, that is. It looks like the sprayer guy tried to get stuck over there too. Yeah, she was pretty wet down there. See that rut. Woo. second full hopper. These are doing pretty good. Dumping hopper number 2 up here. Now let's get out and look at them, shall we? Holy snikes. Look at this fucking wet area. I'd say the sprayer guy damn near got stuck here. Yeah, I'm not gonna bounce through that either. Ugh. So I cut them out going over top of them so I didn't have to bounce through them. But holy shit. I mean, god dang. They don't look that deep on the camera, but fuck, that's a foot deep. These up here going both directions, so I'm going to be real fucking careful. If I can't sneak over on top of it, kind of like this. There we go. And we'll have to come back and clean the rest of that up. Well, we're done here. Now we just got that little bit over there to do. I'm gonna walk back down here and get the other tractor. I got the semi coming here in a few minutes. Well, they had to wait a little longer on the semi. I don't know what happened to them. They got lost or got behind on the previous load, whatever happened. He finally made it. We're dumping. There you go. You can see the old conveyor fucking grain cart going away. I am not. Alright, well, we made it to the next farm today. Had a whole crew, had a whole convoy of guys bringing stuff over. Both of my boys came out and drove the 2 grain carts. The wife and the kids brought the pickup while I drove the combine, so we all got here conveniently right at the same time, even though we left at different times. Anyway, had a slight delay, had a couple hoses that we had to get replaced real quick, but now we're going. And I think these beans might be a little bit greener. They still got leaves on them, but I mean the beans themselves are dry, but there's leaves on the stems and the stems are green, so we're still going pretty careful. 1.8 is kind of where we're at. Otherwise she likes to push and not cut the stems, and at this speed we're doing a good job of cutting stems, so we're just going to take it slow and get them all cut off proper and clean. What do you think, babe? You like riding in here? Pretty fun, isn't it? Natalia rode over and on the way over here, she had her head leaned up against that post. It was zonked out for about 15 minutes. It's kind of cool. I don't know how kids can sleep just anywhere at whatever time. They just zonked out. I can't do that. Conditions got to be just right. Nice, good looking beans. Well, she's gotten dark on us, and we're just trying to get one more combine hopper. And we're getting almost there. Anyway, I thought it'd be time to get some after dark drone footage. What do you guys think? Yeah, I thought so. I think that's going to do it for tonight. That gets everything clear full. Well, I better get a little bit closer. Hope it'll all fit. Gee whiz. Well, there it is. We got the big truck up here this morning. Got both the tractors started. We dumped the corn, or God dang, I keep saying corn. We're dumping beans. Got a little bit excited last night. We spilled over here. We'll have to get that cleaned up. Oh, hey, look, there's Ava. Well, getting ready to dump the last shit, 400 bushel or so, 300 bushel on the semi, and we are completely done. There we go. That's it, guys. You guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a good thumbs up. Questions or comments, of course, down below. Hope you guys enjoyed that drone footage last night. That was kind of cool. I would try to get a little bit with the drone at night, because that's, you know, lights and whatever, the darkness, just kind of a cool picture. Anyway, thanks for subscribing, guys. We finally made it to 1,000 subscribers. Pretty stoked about that. Till next time, catch you later.